Get started on shenanigans. Like, let's see here. Did it do the category correctly? At least are we in something approaching? Yeah, that works. Okay. World of Warnings. Okay. I guess we're just starting on Spirit of Justice anyway. Because we did all the other ones. Alright. I have no memory of how, of anything approaching voices. Like, heck, oh!
All memory is Hollow Knight.
All memory is Hollow Knight. Turnabout.
On the western edge of the Far East. Lies a peaceful country of spirit mediums and mystery. The kingdom of Kurain.
Ba-phe nada.
Nada.
But now, the flames of revolution are threatening to consume it whole.
Oh no.
But things like revolt and revolution were the furthest things from my mind when I first arrived in this land.
The anime is real. Episode 1, The Foreign Turnabout. Oh dear. Here in Kurain, death is not the end. Even after death, the soul lives on in the Twilight Realm. And priestesses can commune with the spirits of the dead. And fear not death. In the name of the Holy Mother. Fear only the impurities of your soul. Eh? Which? He just clubs someone over the head with this blight on my soul. I'll have the child take the blame. April 23, 4:26 p.m. Kingdom of Kurain. Sure, I'm finally here. So this is the Kingdom of Kurain, huh? What a long trip. I wonder how many hours I was in the air. But just look at this place. Photos. Get a load of this street. It really feels like I'm in another world here. And that gorgeous temple. I read that's the center of town. Wow, an ox right in the middle of the street. I have to get a picture of that. Already gotten like 2 or 3. Oh no, you made the child disappear. Excuse me, sir. I wonder what kind of bird that is. I've never seen anything like it. That's quite a crest. It has an attack. Excuse me, sir. What? Yes? Pardon me, but are you Mr. Wright? Yes, that's right. Oops. Hope he hasn't been trying to get my attention all this time. Wait a minute. Are you... That's right. I'll be your guide, at your service. Come on, bug. I'm a monk in training at the temple, and I'll be your guide around town. It's very nice to meet you, Haperaki. Happy what now? Haperaki. That's how we greet people here in Kurai. It's like hello, or how do you do? It's a pretty handy expression to know. Okay, let me give it a try. Hello, I'm Phoenix Wright, Haperaki. My name is Phoenix Wright, and I run a small law office. You are a celebrity lawyer. Well, that's what I do back home anyway. Right now, I'm just a traveler, a stranger in a strange land. Welcome to our country. Welcome to the kingdom of Kurai, land of spirit mediums and mystery. This is for you, to celebrate your arrival. Well, speaking of mystery, what is this mysterious green lump exactly? Allow me to explain. This is a famous Kuraini sweet bomb. It's called a magatama, or soul bomb. It's shaped like a magatama. It's so yummy, it'll send your soul right to the Twilight Realm. I don't want to go there! That doesn't exactly make me eager to try it. Thanks. I think I'll indulge later. And that'll be 20 damas. Thank you for your patronage. I have to pay? I always have plenty of those on hand, so just let me know if you ever want any more. No wonder his bag looks so heavy. It's stuffed with all the tools of his trade. Oops, I almost forgot to tell you something really important. It's about Miss Maya. She can't come see you for a few days yet. Yeah, when I called her from the airport, she said she was still training up in the mountains. I told her I'd wait for her here. Either way, I was glad to hear she's in good spirits. She's a medium. Maybe the good spirits are in her. Maya Fey. She's a spirit medium who used to work as my assistant. I came all the way out here to celebrate the end of her ascetic training with her. Albie, this is my first time in this country, so I'll be counting on you, okay? You got it, sir. Please don't hesitate if you need anything at all. Maya was right when she told me I could leave everything in your capable hands. Oh, shucks, she said that? That sure was nice of her. I had a chance to show Miss Maya around a little bit, too. If there's one person Maya was worried about, it's me. Because we both know trouble likes to follow you wherever you go, she said. That girl worries too much. Like it's not true. But you sure came early to the party, Mr. Wright, sir. I mean, Miss Maya won't be done with her training for another 2 weeks. I hate to admit it, but I came early because I was worried about her, too. Oh, well, you know. I thought I'd get in a little sightseeing first. Ooh, sightseeing? Well, I'm your man for that. I'll show you all the best sights this country has to offer. Oh, thanks. That would be great. I guess Albie takes his job very seriously. Well, what are we waiting for? The sights aren't going to see themselves. Yikes! You don't have to shove. And first stop, Temple, right there in the center of town. There's something there I really want to show you. April 23, 4:45 p.m. Temple Plaza. Wow, it's even more impressive up close. Allow me to explain. This is the heart of our town, Temple. It was created by the founder of Kurainism, the Holy Mother herself. I'm training right here at this temple to be a monk someday. I read that the people of this country are all adherents of Kurainism. According to my guidebook, it's a religion in which ancestral spirits are venerated. Look, the Holy Mother was a great spirit medium who could commune with our ancestors' souls. And spirit mediums become queen to this day, direct descendants of the Holy Mother. A spirit medium rules the entire country, huh? Talk about power and influence. The main thing you want to see when you come to Temple is the Dance of Devotion rite. The Dance of Devotion takes place twice, once in the morning and once in the afternoon. This dance, along with the Song of Ceremony, is performed in offering to the Holy Mother. The Dance of Devotion has the power to summon forth souls from the Twilight Realm. In Kurainism, we believe this wing forms a loop. Hold it! Slow down! I can't remember all of that at once. Oh, I'm sorry. I guess I got a little overexcited. Anyway, the main thing I got from all that is that you really, really love your country. Well, that's sure true. I like this kid. He pours his heart into everything he does. Let's see. I just explained about half of what I usually explain. So I'll give you a special discount. I'll only charge you $10 for the tour fee. Thank you for your patronage. I guess he pours his heart into aggressive salesmanship, too. Come to think of it, Ms. Maya told me she could tell I love my country, too. We stood here for about an hour while I told her all about the Holy Mother. Really? An hour? Hope that counted as patience training. And she seemed really interested, too. She listened to my whole speech. Huh. That doesn't sound like the Maya I know. Maybe she's had her patience training. Miss Maya is so kind and nice. She treats me really well, like a little brother. She's kind of like a big sister to me. This is Maya Fey you're talking about, right? Maybe she's grown up since I last saw her. Clang, clang, clang. Oh no! Oh, what's the matter? Is it that time already? We have to hurry into the temple right away. But first, let me give you this lyrics card for the Song of Ceremony I told you about. There's an English translation of the lyrics there too, so give it a read, okay? Let's go. When dragon and tiger battle, the founder offers divine protection. When the butterfly embraces the favor of the Ord is bedowed. I guess I should look at it properly. But why the big rush? If we don't hurry, we'll miss the beginning of her benevolence's dance of the devotion. Her benevolence? Eh? Dragon and tiger battle. Founder offers divine protection. Is this Japanese or Koreanish? When the butterfly embraces the mitama. Favor of the orb is bestowed.
I'll be your guide. You're under arrest for treason.
Well, so much for loving his country. Expression of disdain. April 24, 10:10 a.m. High Court of Kurain. Accused lobby. Let me in. Why won't you let me in? Because you're a foreigner. What business could you have with this court? I told you, my friend is on trial with them. The police raided the temple in the middle of the dance performance yesterday and arrested Albie on suspicion of treason. I was worried about Albie, so I just had to come see his trial. The trial isn't a tourist attraction, so clear off. You want a picture for your scrapbook? Take one of me and get out of here. Look, you've got it all wrong. Just great. Well, I guess there's only one thing to do. Yes, tell the man with the gun a lie. Tell him a lawyer. I guess. Yes, I'm a foreigner, but I'm not your average foreigner. What? I'm actually a lawyer. Back at home, anyway. What? A lawyer? I can't. That's not possible. All the lawyers were killed in the Purge of '86. What's he so shocked about? Well, whatever. Now's my chance. Nothing wrong with a lawyer entering the courtroom, right? Wait, get back here, you. Oh. So this is a Kurainese courtroom. Sure looks familiar. Wait, isn't that her benevolence? What's she doing here in court? Oh no. This is too much. The divination seance has been performed. I will now hand down my verdict against the accused. Guilty. Based on seance, haven't we learned that's bad? What? A verdict already? But the trial only just started. Guilty? There's got to be some kind of mistake. Please take another look. Seances performed by Princess Rafa are infallible. They show only the truth. What right do you have to question her abilities? But I didn't...
Isn't it ironic that you, a devout adherent of Koraianism, would dare doubt her insight? Non-believers will only be met with suffering in the Twilight Realm, you know.
But I didn't do it. Your benevolence, allow me to explain. I beg of you. Be silent, impudent whelp. There is no merit to be had in indulging the ramblings of one of a criminal's unclean soul. But...
What in the world is going on here? The judge made his ruling based on something called a divination seance? What is Albie's attorney doing? Wait a minute. Where is Albie's attorney?
Why is this happening? I didn't do anything wrong.
Foolish child.
Doubting the divination seance is tantamount to doubting the Holy Mother herself. Your Majesty, as Royal Priestess and in the name of the Holy Mother, I command you. Impose the highest penalty against this unclean soul. As you command, so shall it be done, your benevolence. May her holiness grant us her divine favor. O Dihara Kurai.
Objection!
Yeah. What? Taking over his seat, yep. Oh, wait, just one moment.
Here?
Me and my big mouth. Now what?
Mr. Wright? What are you doing here, sir?
Well, I'm in it now, so I have to do this right. Your Honor, it's too soon to give your verdict. This trial has only been underway for a few minutes.
Excuse me, who on earth are you?
Well, an ordinary tourist, Your Honor, just passing through.
Ah, a tourist, are you? Happy.
But more importantly, where is this boy's defense attorney?
Defense attorney? Whatever are you talking about? He doesn't need a defense attorney.
Wait, what?
Of course, you wouldn't be aware, being a foreigner and all. But we have no need for defense attorneys here in the Kingdom of Kurai. We leave it all up to her benevolence's sacred power of spirit communion. Her divination seances determine all.
What? But surely you see how unfair that is. What kind of insane court system are they running here? Okay. Phoenix, heckin' right. You have also tried to run trials on the power of spirit media. And worse than that, you've also seen how that can go wrong.
You dare mock me, you barb-headed buffoon. If you value your life, you will leave post-haste. Or shall I summon the bailiff?
The bailiff is that big scary dude with the big scary gun, isn't he?
I'm sure he would be happy to oblige you with a bullet or two as a souvenir of your travels.
Benevolence, you say? At the cost of an arm and a leg, no doubt.
Now, hold on. Mr. Wright has nothing to do with any of this.
Albie.
I appreciate what you're trying to do, Mr. Wright, but never mind about me. You just go ahead and go see Miss Maya.
But
forget about me. You have to go now. I'm sure you can find another guide. There are lots more places I wanted to show you. But it looks like I won't get a chance now. I'm sorry.
the poor kid. He's trying to put on a brave face, but look how terrified he is. What can I do? What should I do? Oh, good heck, he's just me. I mean, okay, so...
They have promised doom if I don't leave. Summon the bailiff to oblige us with a bullet or two as a souvenir of our travels. But if we go find Maya, who knows what will happen in the meantime? Because bark. It's where we do the thing and we die in the introduction.
I can't just let a verdict be handed down with nobody standing in Albie's corner. If Albie doesn't have a defense attorney, then I'll do it. defend him.
Defend him? You can't be serious.
Did you hear that?
Is he out of his mind?
Heaven forbid! Defend me? Mr. Wright, what are you saying? You can't do that.
I most certainly can. Don't worry, I'm quite used to tackling all sorts of trials. Besides, can you imagine how furious Maya would be if I let anything happen to you?
Mr. Wright?
You are but a naive tourist, ignorant of our ways. But if you're smart, you will heed my advice. Do not pursue this matter any further.
It looks like defending somebody is easier said than done in this country.
Bailiff, throw this man out.
Your Majesty, if you please.
You have something to say, Mr. Payne.
Why not allow it, Your Majesty? Why not have him defend the accused? It could prove very interesting. Right, Mr. Phoenix, right?
Right, Mr. Whoever you are.
Prosecutor, are you acquainted with this traveler?
That's Chief Prosecutor, Your Majesty, and yes, I am acquainted with him. He's a defense attorney from my native land. I've had dealings with him in the courtroom before.
Heavens to Betsy.
What? Mr. Wright? You're a defense attorney?
A defense attorney. Well, this is a shock.
You may be surprised to hear that I have more than 10 years of experience. I guess there aren't all that many lawyers around here. You must have all been purged in the...
Your Majesty, would you kindly allow us to proceed in the manner of my old country?
But Mr. Payne, I've already made a ruling in this case.
Call it nostalgia, if you will, but I'm most eager to give it a try.
But I have a previous engagement, you see. A class together with the missus. Your Majesty, I agree we should have a whack at it. It sounds amusing. A score of years have passed since we last saw a defense attorney in this courtroom.
A score? As in 20 years? What's the deal with this country?
Mr. Payne, I want that bobbed head brought to me on a stick.
As you wish, Your Benevolence. I, Chief Prosecutor Payne, will see to it myself.
Very well, Mr. Payne. If that is what you and her benevolence want, I will acquiesce. As for the defense, I hope you are prepared for every eventuality.
Every eventuality? What is he talking about?
There. Are you satisfied now, Mr. Wright?
Yes, and thank you, Mr. Payne. Sorry for not remembering you earlier.
That's Chief Prosecutor, or the Incredible Payne, as I'm also known in this country. And you'll see soon enough just why that is. When you're forced to capitulate to me before this very court of law.
Why is he so strangely confident? And not only that, but what's with the gallery?
Just you watch. That defense attorney will try and twist the truth. You could bet him.
Get him, Chief Prosecutor. Crush that defense devil.
This is way more lawyer hate than even back home.
Now, if you would please give your opening argument once again, Mr. Payne.
Certainly, Your Majesty. The accused is charged with 2 crimes, larceny and murder. Yesterday, the founder's orb was stolen from the treasure room of Temple. In addition to the theft, 2 other things were discovered in the treasure room. The dead body of Mr. Patrol, temple security guard, and the empty treasure box that housed the orb, which Mr. Roll was in charge of guarding. We believe that Mr. Roll was murdered by the thief who stole the treasure.
To kill a guard armed with a gun. What a terrifyingly bold act.
I couldn't agree more, Your Majesty. Please allow me to submit as evidence the victim's autopsy report and crime photo.
Roll's autopsy report added to the court record. Time of death is around noon. His head shows signs of being hit with a blunt object. Crime photo added to the court record.
I didn't read it.
It's been a long time since we had evidence presented in court as well. It's kind of refreshing, actually.
We may rely on the power of the seances, but our police still carry out investigations. Thus, any proof I provide is indisputable.
Oh, really? Well, forgive me if I don't just take your word for it. I can check the evidence out myself by looking at the court record.
Okay, alright. So it said, the temple's treasure room, the body was discovered at the base of the stairs to the altar. Cerebral contusion from a head injury. Butterfly embraces the mitama. The favor of the orb is bestowed. My all-important badge.
Proof of my profession.
Gasp in pain.
A prosecutor from back home, though what he's doing here as Korain's chief prosecutor is beyond me.
Patrol. The victim in this case, he guarded the treasure room treasure and was killed by the thief who stole it. I'll be your guide. The defendant. This industrious young man is both a monk in training and a Koraini's tour guide. 9 years old. Accused of murder at 9 years old.
We'll see just how thorough you and your police were, Mr. Payne.
Such a deplorable crime. The audacity of stealing the sacred treasure of Her Holiness, our founding mother. It's a crime that strikes the very heart of our nation.
Exactly, Your Majesty. We mustn't let the culprit get away with these heinous deeds. Indeed, such deeds are best described as treason against the crown.
Is this treasure really such a valuable object?
How could you even ask such a thing? Ask such a thing? Of course it is. Why, sealed within this treasure is the very soul, the mitama, of the Holy Mother.
Her soul is sealed within the treasure. I think I'll take that with a grain of salt.
You don't believe it, do you?
Of course I believe it. Something tells me I'd better play along.
This kind of irreverence is exactly why I dislike defense attorneys so much.
Your Honor, Your Majesty?
What is it now?
This treasure. I've never seen it, so it's a little hard for me to imagine. Could I see a photo of it or something?
Of all the outlandish requests, your defense attorneys are truly beyond the pale.
He's been getting awfully angry with me, and are those veins popping out of his forehead?
It's forbidden for anyone outside the royal family to view the treasure itself. They say that anyone without the proper spiritual power would be blinded instantly. And that is why the average person has never seen the treasure, Mr. Wright.
I guess there are national treasures that are off limits to the public back home, too. Good place to go, Felix.
And for the benefit of the shamelessly uninformed defense, let me share this newspaper article. It includes photos taken about 8 years ago when the treasure was unearthed. And these are the only public photos of the outer box in existence.
Does this match? Do. Okay, so flower things on the park. I mean, kind of, I guess. But I'm noticing this butterfly pattern. I was trying to see if I could see it, but I can't. Actually, hold on. Are there enough panels for that to be correct? Like you have 2 flower panels in a row, both on that side of the park. Well, we see flower panel, butterfly. I have a way to show this. Alright, so, heck. Oonk! Alright. Mechanism, flower, butterfly, other butterfly, mechanism. Oh, sorry. Flower. I don't know if that one is the mechanism. And then other butterfly, because that seems to be mechanism on that side. Back.
What's more, the treasure box only leaves the temple's treasure room but once a year, for a special New Year's rite that takes place at the palace. Therefore, this treasure box has only ever been seen by a handful of people.
Treasure box added to the court record. Forced open and its contents stolen. The average person can only see it in this newspaper article. I hear there's been a string of thefts lately of historic artifacts from the temple.
Right, Your Majesty. Inexcusable thievery of precious national treasures for personal gain. And the culprit is the accused.
So he used his position as monk in training to get his hands on the treasure, is that it?
The accused family is by no means wealthy. To help with family finances, he works as a touring guide in addition to his ascetic training.
Thank you for giving an excellent outline of the case, Mr. Payne. Now then, no more questions from the defense, I presume? What? No, I do have questions. Even more? But you just asked a bunch. Well, make it snappy. My class starts in just a few short minutes. What? He's still planning on going to that thing? There's still a lot I don't know about the case. I should ask him now while I have the chance. Let's see, what else do I need to know more about? Oh, okay. So this is starting to get into it, but we're getting to the end of the time that we have for today. So we might have to just leave off here. And resume next time! With the Ace Attorney, Spirit of Justice. Oh, heck. Okay, I'm going to bring up the goodbye cam, and it's still going to say Hollow Knight, and that's going to be a lie. That is the time we have for today. We will be back here tomorrow with more Ace Attorney, Spirit of Justice, regardless of what that logo says. We just switched games today and haven't had time to update.